Chat, we're gonna do something I'm calling cult classic horror games. Originally, this was Genesis horror games that was shafted twice during Sunday stream. But they're not all Genesis. And this is Splatterhouse 2 from 1992. Some of these were obscure, some were never released in the US, and, you know, they have, some of them, heavy influence from Western and international horror films. We've got maybe some patched version of the games, we've got some save states, some of this has cut content, like the amount of gore. Splatterhouse 2 is a beat-em-up horror game. It serves as a direct sequel to the original Splatterhouse. Players once again control Rick, a parapsychology major who suffers from the guilt of not being able to save his girlfriend Jennifer. Plagued by nightmares and the reformed terror mask, he's compelled to go back to the mansion by promises that his girlfriend can be saved. The games are influenced by Western horror films such as Friday the 13th, Evil Dead 2, Poltergeist, Rejuvenatrix, and Parasite, as well as imagery inspired by the works of Lovecraft and Herbert West. Herbert West was Reanimator. So let's give it a shot. And I do have save states, so we can check out some extra stuff if, you know, I could just, like, play a bit and then skip ahead if needed till we get to see more. See more! Sorry. Boy, Splatterhouse is pretty gory, huh? Huh. Kinda looks like he's taking a piss. Oh, that's... there's the splatter. So, not growing up with the Genesis, once again, like, there's a lot of stuff that I'm vaguely aware of, but growing up, I had, Nintendo Power, and then I had EGM and GamePro, but I think I started getting those magazines, like, 94, 95, so I didn't know a lot about Genesis. I didn't know a lot about what games were on the console, aside from just stuff my friends had. But I did play a little bit of Splatterhouse 1 on Sunday stream at one point, I'm pretty sure. Chat, I just got here. Is this a good stream to sleep to? Nightmares are fun. It's like experiencing your own horror movie. Chat, I don't want to be crude. Oh god. I don't want to be crude, but I think that boss might have been inspired by... I'm not gonna say it. Ooh. Ooh. Is this a murder elevator? Maybe a hell elevator? Oh boy. I'm not very good at this. Let's take a look over here. Yeah, including save states for games that I'm gonna do a deeper dive on is, like, amazing. Those dudes are kind of bullshit. Oh. I'm never gonna forget that noise until tomorrow, in which case I will have forgotten the noise, but I really, really like the death noise. Aw, man. Yeah. Yeah. Let's take a look at another boss. I'm gaming and I know it. Don't worry about me, chat. I'm very good at video games, as you can see. I will say, though, this freak enemy, like, I swear he was on the freak hotline that we had during Commercial Chaos. I definitely called this guy in the 90s, almost certainly. He looks like someone, and I can't put my finger on who. Like, it's some kind of celebrity, some actor. Ow. Larry King? Farnsworth? Maybe. Yeah, I kind of see the Larry King / Farnsworth combo. So tell me, do you like to splatter? You know, Larry, frankly, I'm resentful of that question. Yeah, I'm actually, like, hot dog shit in this game. Alright, next, though, we have Splatterhouse 3. The Bloody Edition, 1992, released in the US, Japan for Genesis. Bloody Edition is a hack by CRT Rex to turn green slime red and to make the game seem gorier. Oh. In the third entry, Rick married his girlfriend Jennifer and has a son named David. After becoming a successful businessman, he buys a mansion which ends up getting taken over by monsters. Can't live a life, can he? In order to save his family, he has to wear the terror mask once again and fight his way through the mansion. This game has 4 possible endings, depending on whether you manage to save your family members in time or not. Oval Moon. Kind of sounds a little like Castlevania music. If you wander aimlessly, you will surely fail in your quests. Wait, wonder or wander? After completing a room, press the start button to reveal a map of the current floor. I'm being told by chat that this one is unforgivingly difficult. Gather the power stones, save them for emergencies. The power of these stones can be released with the A button. Joshua, the power of the stones! You need to be a speedrunner to get the good ending. This one has a very nightmare fuel-inducing image. Okay, well, there's more movement. Like, the degree of movement is, you can actually walk up and down. Dude seems more jacked. Jennifer cowers in hiding, avoiding capture from the monster. Oh shit! Look what can you- Wow, look, you can do this! Wow! Yeah, this one does feel a little bit better gameplay-wise, but I can imagine it being very, very difficult to get the good ending like that person was saying. But, just the gameplay is much more... I don't know, it just feels more put together. It's probably not the best way to describe it, but I can't think of a better way. The hits have more chunk to them. Some great noises happening here, too. Run out of time on the second level to get the Nightmare Fuel image. Okay. It's gonna be like, het? I like that these corpses are just exploding into mush when they hit the ground. This is, like, impressively gory for Genesis. I know there's a patch applied to make the blood red and everything, but even so, the graphics are really nice. I mean, you know, for bloody, disgusting gore stuff. So I'm kind of indifferent to gore in movies. It really doesn't do anything for me. When I was younger, it was something that would probably be much more... You know, I would look at it and be like, wow, that's crazy. Did you watch that one scene in Bone Tomahawk? Oh, I most certainly did. Bone Tomahawk has one of the most fucked up gore scenes I've probably ever seen in my life. But, for people who are, you know, interested in, like, the Terrifier movies, I haven't seen them. I don't know what kind of stuff is going on in there other than gore. But that's not enough to get me to see a movie. Like, I need suspense and, like, kind of, like, actual, like, psychological scares. Jennifer begins to smell of rot of the grave. Wow. This is definitely easier than the second one. Kinda sounds like Solid Snake screaming in the torture scene. He's like, ah! Why'd that ghost steal my item? We do have... Okay, hang on, thank you. The Nightmare Fuel is here, so I can just download it. But let me see what save states we've got. Here's the second floor boss. Holy shit. Dude. Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, this is nonsense. This is absolute horse shit. Can you get back here and fight? Sounds like the Majora's Mask laugh. Shame, the game has such a good foundation, but, like, there's a lot of little frustrating elements. It exploded into French fries, chat. That voice. David, I'm coming. Rick follows the voice to the third floor. Take a look at the third floor briefly, but then I'll show this image that is apparently very nightmare fuel. Chat, this reminds me of Night Manor from UFO 50. Or rather, Night Manor from UFO 50 reminds me of this. Also, there is UFO 50 merch on the horizon. And I'm very tempted to pick up that little plushie. Just saying. I am a UFO 50 fan. Rick, you will suffer, you will die, just like your Precklaus wife. Rick, ignore it. The evil one is using telepathy to stop you. Here's the nightmare fuel image. The boar worm in Jennifer moves under her skin, sending ghastly waves across her flesh. It begins to devour her. The worm grows, feasting on her organs. The worm gorges on Jennifer's brain. It squirms bloated in her skull. You didn't save her in time. Jennifer has become a mindless beast. Deformed by the bone worm, even Rick couldn't recognize her now. She has changed forever. I'm not gonna say any of those were particularly, like, horrendous nightmare fuel. They're just disturbing. That one's pretty scary. I mean, that image definitely could be a screamer. Like, you know, like the jump scare screamer image. That could be one of those. But if you were a kid and you saw that, that would be fucked. So, next we're gonna take a look at Clock Tower. And this one is actually causing me some issues. Hang on. Unhandled exception? Well, Hmm. Weird. Seems like this is working. All right. I'll give it a shot. Clock Tower Deluxe 1995. Human Entertainment, released in Japan for Super Famicom. Deluxe is a patch by Bob Schneider 45 to add content from the PlayStation port. English translation by Eon Genesis. Point and click survival psychological horror. The title is the first in the Clock Tower series, is notable for being one of the early examples of survival horror genre. The game follows the story of Jennifer Simpson, a young girl adopted by the mysterious Barrows family as she navigates a haunted mansion while being stalked by a relentless killer known as the Scissor Man. It's heavily inspired by classic Italian horror films, particularly Dario Argento's Suspiria and Phenomena. Jennifer is inspired by Jennifer Connelly's character in Phenomena. It has multiple endings based on your performance and decisions throughout the game. So I've never played this. I'm aware of the series, but I just have never played it. Pretty cool so far. Laura, hurry up! We want to be there before sunset. Miss Mary, yes. From now on, what kind of place will we be living in? That is literally Jennifer Connelly. Probably like a still from... It looks like a labyrinth still. Good luck. I mean, yeah, it's already punching above its weight. What a huge place. The main hall's gigantic. I gotta go get Miss Barrows. Everybody wait here. Oh god. The mouth movements are kind of kind of creepy. So apparently the game definitely moves a little slow because you're doing a point and click with a controller. Yeah, I can already see it. Obviously this isn't going to be a full playthrough of the game, so I'm not going to fully understand what makes it so special, but we can kind of take a look for a little bit. Doubt I'll ever get used to this place. Double click to run. It's not really working. Are you sure? Well, again, I do have save states, so if I want to just get into the gameplay where it gets creepy, we can do that. Locked. Okay. So you'll notice I didn't click back there. I don't know why we went back there. Any minute now. Oh shit, the save states aren't working. Hmm. Uh-oh. Hang on a second, chat. This is something I need to at least find out if we can make this happen, because that would be very, very helpful. Nope. Shit. Yeah, for some reason this wasn't working with BizHawk. And the thing is, I do want to show off as much of this as possible because it would be cool, but I know I'm not going to have the patience to actually play this for more than a couple minutes. So hang on a second here. It says here, directory not found. What do you mean directory not found? Z Z drive. I don't have a Z drive. Okay, hang on. Maybe I think I have something here. Maybe. It's just throwing up error messages and still working, so I think we're okay. There's supposed to be audio. uh, what the hell is going on? So we found the run feature, but now we don't have an audio feature. Right. Oh boy. Well, this one, that's a shame. I think you'd really enjoy trying out the old game SOS for the Super Nintendo. Um, try making a save state here and restarting. Maybe I can try that. Sure. It keeps looking for Z. Why does it keep looking for a Z drive? I mean, yeah, I can't even make a save state. Unhandled exception. So yeah, I don't know. This is it's not loading. It's not allowing me. Okay. Yeah, I'm just getting it's broken. It's all messed up. The PC port is out literally today. It had a custom save directory. Well, chat, I'm sorry to say this. We're probably not going to be able to see very much of the game. We're definitely not going to be able to hear any of it. Oh, there's the scissor man at least. He's so small. He's dancing. Jackal says you fixed this once before. Yes, perhaps, but I don't know why, Oh! Got something. A ham was put in here. Picked up some ham. Good, maybe I can use that on the scissor man. There's something shiny here. Nice. I like the damage face. Oh god, how do you... Jesus. I mean, again, it is really cool for a Super Nintendo game. And the sprite work is incredible. It feels like someone's watching. It's a big clown doll. The picture of a woman. This person looks familiar. Okay, hang on a second. I was told... I'm reading the notepad. Apparently, in this room, if you get the doll... There's, like, different things that could happen. It's a big clown doll. Run behind it when it starts to vibrate in front of you to make the doll crash into the door. If you get the clown... Wait, is there a random chance of clown? I wouldn't mind seeing the clown. The game is seeded. It determines your endings. Okay, well, this room is like rotten and broken, so... This is a French doll. It is hung from the ceiling. I think I can kind of understand why this had a cult following. Click on the record player. No. I'm not getting clown or anything like that. You know, let me check a little bit earlier. See what this is. So we're just going to check out a couple different things. It's a swimming pool. There's a courtyard outside. It's a swimming pool. Scream came from outside. Whoa. Rip. want to hear the Scissor Man music now that we have music. Amazing. It's pretty cool. Apparently there's some pretty fucked up death animations in this game, is that true? Fuck off, Scissor Man. So I guess you have to find a place to hide. Someone said we need corruptions for this game. Could be interesting. Is that a car? Can we just drive out of here? It's like Night Manor. Again. One of my only games that I know. Chad, how do I drive? I need to drive my car! How do you let me drive? Let me drive! You need keys? Oh no. Hey, it functioned as a hiding spot. How did he not see through the window? Weird. Okay, I want to take a look in this room again, one more time, just to see if we can find the clown. I'd be so disappointed if I didn't see clown. It would be beautiful if we could. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find the clown. Click under the clown in the chest to trigger the dolls. The key was left on it. What was that sound? Okay. This is Looney Tunes. dead end. Oh, wow. Really got a lot of mileage out of just, like, a couple frames. A knife shown faintly. Here we got one more save state. So I think I have to explore in here. Load the last room and check the closet. I can do that. Let me just do this first. I'm gonna definitely be missing stuff, but I mean, I just wanted to see what the game was all about. And now I know. Oh, it's just a cat. Oh, it's got red eyes, but it's a nice kitty. Oh, just like James Sunderland. Exactly like that. Corpse. Black medical bag. Names embroidered here. Walter Simpson. Walter. Wait, is that like her father or something? Oh no, it's just Fa. There. It's holding a piece of paper. It says go to the generator room and get the food. That's like a real photo, but they painted her face over it. It's demons. They ate my right hand? What? Yeah, if I accidentally played this game as a kid, it probably would have creeped me the fuck out. Jennifer Connelly. Jennifer Connelly. Jennifer Connelly. That would have been rather difficult considering the language barrier. I mean, just hypothetically. Alright, I think we'll move on to the next one. That's a pretty cool game. I obviously didn't see everything there was to see, but, it's neat. I mean, just seeing what was done on the Super Nintendo is kind of cool. So this is King of Demons. Maggio. Released in Japan for the Super Famicom. English translation by Aeon Genesis. I think we have a sound issue again. Wait, no, maybe not. This game is a hidden gem in the Super Famicom library, featuring a dark story, grotesque enemy designs, and an eerie atmosphere that sets it apart from other platformers of its time. It's become a cult classic, especially after getting an English fan translation. King of Demons tells the story of Abel, a man out to rescue his family from being sacrificed to the demons of the underworld by his one-time friend Bayer. Abel is joined by the spirit of his wife, who perished protecting their daughter, Ilya. By slaying certain demons, he gains the ability to transform himself and gain new ferocious attacks. This game has multiple endings depending on choices and forms Abel takes. Cool. That's awesome. That reminds me of Castlevania a little bit, but just, you know, the map. Okay, even the music a little. It's me, your old friend Bayer. Nice demon friend. You sold your soul to the demons! I shall send you to meet them. Die. Oh. Rip. You're getting sloppy, Papa. How could you let a guy like that beat you up? You're better than that. Go on and fight. Yeah, fight, Papa. Meow. The gun has been powered up tremendously. When you get encouragement from the family cat, you know you have some good family members. Whoa! Already? Something fucked up is already happening? Really good mode 7. Oh, is that a frog dude? That is like an underworld frog dude. In terms of like gameplay, you really, I mean, there's a couple moves you have, but it's pretty simple otherwise. There's a Castlevania feel to the game a little bit, like the platforming. Gameplay isn't exactly, I wouldn't say it's stiff necessarily, but more deliberate. Yeah, you have very limited air control, but, it's, yeah, that's where the Castlevania-ness of it comes in. This one's pretty fun. Roll slop game. Here's the level 1 boss. Technically, Silent Hill 2 also has, the remake has a bit of a roll slop thing happening going on there. Even though it's not rolling. Shoot meatballs. All right. Ah, yes, another elevator. A lot of elevators on the stream tonight. Fuck. Really not good at dodging that. It kinda is roll slop. You do have a double jump. God damn it. Alright, here's level 2. Whoa! Man, Square Enix had to cover these up, or Squaresoft at the time. And now we're just letting the Robertsons just free? This land is very strange. This also, the theming is really interesting too, like, just, like, I guess post-apocalyptic overgrown city? It's different from your usual, like, Ghost and Goblins or, you know, your Castlevanias. Vinny, you didn't grab the demon form. Uh-oh. Well, let me load the save state then. Oh, oops. Eh. Oh, there you go. Oh, so you can turn into demon. Cool. You get like a downward kick, like diagonal downward kick, so you can be really annoying to enemies. There's a charge. Oh! Alright, here we go. There are other forms as well. This game is very SMT core, as chat said. Speaking of, here's Shin Megami Tensei, finally I get to play this game! This whole pack was an elaborate ruse to get me to play Shin Megami Tensei. (1992) Apocalyptic occult horror RPG. This game contains a kind of Pokemon content. Pokemon was accused. Hang on. Kind of content Pokemon was accused of during Satanic Panic and Technophobia era of the 90s. It's due to the focus on dark occult, on mature and violent themes. It was not released in the West due to Nintendo's strict guidelines and would have been heavily censored if so. The resolution is going, like, mental. The apocalyptic RPG laid the foundation for many of the recurring themes, mechanics, and narrative elements that define the series today. It is known for its mature storyline, difficult choices, and demon summoning mechanics. It has become one of the most influential RPGs of its time. It has multiple endings depending on choices tied to D&D style alignment system. The games get their basis from a sci-fi occult novel in the 80s called Digital Devil Story. Some say might have drawn influence from Western horror movies like Evil Speak, Demon Seed, and more. Outside of mythology, many demons and character designs can be based on popular horror and science fiction media. Okay, finally. Shin Megami Tensei. If this was called, like, Devil Fuck, I probably would have been more interested in playing it, but honestly, the name made it sound different than it is. I'm sorry to say that, chat. I just didn't know when I was growing up. And for years, I thought it was like a high school RPG where you fight demons in high school, like, with your friends. At, like between science class. Because that seems to be, there's a lot of that kind of stuff going around. And now I'm like, oh. Now I'm like, oh. That's Persona. Thou sayest thou art oh? Aren't Persona and Shin Megami Tensei linked? Music is very hypnotic. The first two games are basically SMT, the ones no one gives a shit about. Oh, well that's just straight up, like, blaspheming. Maximum strength Lesus. Glass cannon Lesus. Should I be, like, doing save states here? Play the beginning up to the point where you talk to your mom and dog. A woman bathing in a pond. What the fuck is happening? Huh. Just because you have off today doesn't mean you can sleep all day. Come on. Wake up. Humanity's in grave danger. Demons of legend from ages past have awakened from their long slumber. They'll be overrun. They're gonna overrun the earth. I reject that I'm playing Shin Megami Tensei right now. Brosuke? Obviously, there's a lot of reading here. This is only me checking this out for like 25 minutes, so don't expect too much. But I just wanted to very quickly see as much stuff as possible. And finally understand what the fuck a Shin Megami Tensei is. Tetris? You will not understand. Then he talked to your dog? Someone said you'll probably like it well enough, it's not Persona. Well, the thing is, I don't dislike Persona. I have never played it. How do you dislike games that you have not played? I just don't really have interest in... There are aspects of what I'm aware of those games being that it's just not something I would want to boot up for 100 hours, that's all. Most of the internet hates games they haven't played. Well, I'm also... Listen, I'm guilty of avoiding games. And I definitely have some biases. I know what I like. I step outside of that once in a while and I find stuff I like and I'm like, wow, this was really cool. But yeah, I mean, it's oh, this is the same thing. Wrong house yet again. I'll use the save states, but I would like to talk to the dog. Chat seems to think me talking to the dog is going to be very cool. There's no dog here. Empty space near exit. Pascal the dog is here. Bow wow, bow wow. Let me just talk to my dog real quick and then slam my head against a wall. Yeah, this has got a lot of instructions for the save states, and I'm not going to do these justice, especially if I'm, like, kind of tired at the moment, but... welcome, leave all your medicinal needs. You have... okay, thank you. just want to keep doing that real quick. Do you get like a brain damage status if you keep banging your head against a wall in this game? Each room has one NPC. Seems everyone wants to send you unknown files these days. Have you checked your computer lately? When you try to leave, the NPC will talk to you and mention a crazy man with a knife. The tunnel houses. Yeah, this is a little extra involved for me to follow the instructions here, so I'm just gonna keep loading. It's in the cafe save state. Alright, here we go. I'm in the cafe. Weird experiments late at night. Yeah, it's probably just made up. They say her murderer dismembered her too. Nasty. So they just always have some... Oh wow, everyone here is talking about this murder. That's cool. Go into the room straight ahead of the entrance to get a coffee. Where is that exactly? Straight ahead of the entrance? There's some crazy guy behind the drugstore with a knife who's attacking everyone, babbling about monsters or demons. Okay, that's cool. Please play. If you explore the left side of the mall, you run into a man with a knife. I'm just gonna do that. We're just gonna do that. Huh. Hunt Preda appeared and ripped out the man's throat. An attack knife is lying on the ground a few feet from the dead man's hand. Alright, peace out, little goblin. Thoughts on the soundtrack? Yeah, I mean, I'm getting little pieces of it. And, it's interesting. Please play, you're under arrest for murder. We found your bloody fingerprints at the scene. You sick little puppy, tearing out that guy's throat like that. Restrain and handcuff him, boys. Shit. I'm telling you, it was a little blue goblin. I am telling you. Love those Super Nintendo vocal oohs and ahs. I'm Chadley. Do you remember me? Yes, I remember you, Chadley. Will you help me look for her? I guess so. Alright, rip. Chadley Jackson just took out that dude. understand what I'm playing now. I get it. You can talk to... Why would you talk to your enemies? Listen, any game that has it so that you can, like, be friends with your enemies, that game would fail. Guaranteed. There's no way a game where you can be nice to enemies would ever become a global phenomenon. Alright, let me talk to you. Friendly. Do you not know that I am a ghost? Ghost is watching you warily. I will lower my weapon. If you have something to say to me, come here. Ghost is motioning you to come closer. I will approach it. Gullible fool, you're too soft. Taste my power. Oh. Well, let's talk a little more. I'll smile. Why are you grinning like an idiot like that for? You're in the presence of the great spirit ghost. How dare you speak to me so familiarly? What? I'm unfazed. No. I don't think we're gonna end up becoming friends with this ghost. So about those Grimrock likes you've been begging for. Yeah, this is an RPG and more of like less of an action RPG. And I also like just dungeons and swords. Like just the straight up classic dungeon crawler with thieves and rogues and ratmen. This is cool. I understand why people wanted me to play this, but it's you know, it's turn-based RPG, which is neat. But, Grimrock is a little different. So. Are you a devil buster? Then I'll show you no mercy. I will approach it. What a moron. Boy, this keeps happening. Just gonna go on to the next save state here. Hospital director, what are you doing here? Have you had your restructural surgery yet? I'll have to alter your bodies myself until you're nothing but mindless drones that follow my every whim. Well, maybe we can... No time for talk? Oh, alright. Horse is very small compared to the thing riding it. Auto battle goes very quick, doesn't it? Let's see, what else do we have here? You asshole, don't give me that shit. Demons my ass, what the hell have you been smoking, you little punk? Rough him up a little more, boys. A single youth is being beaten up by a group of thugs that surround him. This is awful, I can't let this cowardice continue. Don't try to fuck with us again, you little pissant, or you'll just get more of the same. Come on, boys. What? Won't let a bunch of low-life assholes like you push me around. I'll show you. Shut up, don't mock me. If only I was tougher, I'd kick your asses. This is a new party member. Melpert. You guys really saved my butt back there. Shit, damn it all. If only I was stronger, I'm so weak. Melpert joined the party. Dear Melpert, I was very, very heartened to see you play Shin Megami Tensei, one of the most incredible games I've played. Did you know that there was a Melpert monster in the game, Melpert? I've seen it. Have you? Foul Yakuza. That's in 2? The Yakuza member just dropped a gun. Okay, there's apparently a fight here. I hear they arrested a psychotic murderer here. Makes me feel better to know that a lunatic like that is off the streets. Ha, yeah. Every time it's the wrong goddamn house. The pseudo 3D though is actually very good for the Super Nintendo. I think they did a good job with it. Everything's pretty legible. What's wrong? Come here. I love you always. Come on, hurry. I don't like it. Something's strange here. Second that thought, there's something fishy here. It doesn't smell right. Damn, you kids are sharp. I'm sure you're all wondering, so I'll let you know that I've taken your mother. And what's with that face? Come on, there's no reason to be sad. You'll see her soon enough, in my stomach. Oh. I hope you taste as good as she did. That's kind of fucked up. Well, I appreciate the notes here that teach me how to fight in this game, but I'm just gonna use the auto attack. There's anything that I could say that could provide much comfort, but try not to feel too bad. Try not to feel too bad? Damn, that was insensitive, Chadley. For God's sake, man, his mother just got killed. I know you mean well, but don't try to console him. Just give him a moment to himself. Pascal the dog. It's almost as if Pascal is trying to get you to take him with you. Dog acquired. Oh, now there's a wizard. This is to show me the demon fusion sequence. It shows a goblin being created. Yep. We'll take that one. Oh. Alright, never mind. We'll just do We'll do this demon. Goblin. I like these vats that they put them into. This game is definitely ahead of its time. This is to show you how bullshit negotiating with demons are. What will you ask for? Make it your minion money. Make it your minion. You know, I'd really like that. Give it to me and I'll be your minion. They want $97 or yen. You still got more, don't you? I want 57 mag. That's okay, right? Yes. You still got more, don't you? I want 65 yen. I want Lifestone. Is that okay? Yes. You've got more, don't you? I want 65 yen. What the fuck is this? You little fucker. Wow, I just made him run away. Be nice to my buddy. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I kind of got a little bit of a taste of what this game is, and now I know that it's really fucking weird still. That's kind of what I thought it was going to be, and that's what it kind of is. So, yeah, pretty good collection. You know, it's really just to get a taste and to understand these are what these games are and they exist. And they are pretty good. There's definitely some good horror themes. This one seems to be playing with some pretty fucked up themes. And then eventually there was a green cock monster. I remember that. And I know that, like, you know, for some people, like, I definitely love the Grimrock style. But there's something specific about that that I really like. Whereas this has the first-person view where you know, walk around in first person and then you get into a bunch of fights, but it's more of, it feels like a more traditional RPG than that, like Dragon Quest, early Dragon Quest, mixed with a whole bunch of other stuff. And some of these game mechanics I've gone on to see, like, a lot since this game. But yeah, like I said, Grimrock has got a different kind of vibe, like, you know, finding little hidden spots in the walls. You know, your enemies move when you do, like a rogue, like an actual roguelike. But this is more JRPG, and also I have a screenshot here that I need to show. Apparently this is from this game. If you're such hot shit, then crush this rock with your bare hands. And it's that little dude. Wow. Amazing. Alright, well, thank you, Jackal, for this pack, and I know others helped as well, so thank you. And I think Hexen did some save states, so I appreciate that very much. And yeah, it was neat. Cool gaming. I understand now why some of these are cult classics. Beetlejuice is in Shin Megami Tensei 2. I don't understand why he is, but good for him. Chat, I'm tired. I'm gonna go sleep. Thank you for watching. There will be more random Halloween / horror stuff. Tomorrow, there's a game coming out that I think people will enjoy. And I'm just going to continue through the stuff I have, including on Halloween night. There will be some stuff. I have Gmod stuff as well, which will be fun, because it's kind of a tradition, including a custom, shorter, but custom Vinesauce Gmod thing. That will be, I will look forward to it, and I hope you do too. Okay, good night, chat. Thanks for watching tonight, and see you soon. Bye. I can hunt on, and I want to